Welcome to the Blackhurst Cultural Centre, and you know that we are located at 777 Bathurst Street. My name is Itah Sadu, and I'm the managing director of this incredible destination and space here in the city of Toronto in the province of Ontario. And today I'm talking numbers with you because I am talking about the relationship between an organization called BBI, Black Business Initiative, and their mandate is to make Black businesses stronger. When the Blackhurst Cultural Centre started, and it was an organic evolution coming out of a bookstore called A Different Book List, there were many dreams, there was a vision, there was passion from the community. People said, yes, we want to see a cultural center. Yes, we want to see a hub. And so the bookstore organically gave birth to the Blackhurst Cultural Centre and to also showcase the greatness of our legacy and history in the country. Oh, it was good. And with that came a board of directors and a governance and a nonprofit organization called the Blackhurst Cultural Centre. But like everything else, there is always that little moment and a wrinkle, and that is the thing called money. Because it takes money to move the world and to get things done. Not only were we a new organization coming out of the mother's womb, but at the same time, we also had to build a new home and a permanent home for the organization, because you can't become a tenant for the rest of your life. And so the BBI came into our imagination, into our experience, into our space. And through this SBCCI program, they were able to fund the Blackhurst Cultural Centre. And they found our capacity building to help us with our fundraising, putting our financial systems in place. They even also gave us funding so we could talk cybersecurity and get into the conversation that was topical and relevant. We saw the outcomes immediately. Immediately, we were able to hire some of the best people who could analyze numbers, who could work with numbers. So that funding allowed us to see the organization through another set of eyes, not the eyes of funders, but the eyes of practicality, the eyes of what is it that will go into the future that will make sense for this organization to be sustainable. And so when we reached our 14.5 capital goal for the capital campaign, we also knew that it was also with that support of SBCCI helping us to present our financial reports and our books in a good way, allowed us to land there. These are some of the outcomes. So it wasn't just about giving us the money, but it was also to introducing us in a good way to other organizations across the country that were doing similar things. And so therefore, if we could do them together, we could be better. I believe BBI should continue to be funded. And here's the reason why. Because when something is good, especially with Black people, or for people institutions do things with Black people or for Black people, and they're good, right? You know what happens? They get rid of it. Why would you, as a government or anybody, go to all this length to set up these intermediaries and then cancel them for a feel-good moment in time? So I believe that they should sustain, because it allows modeling. It allows the community to see that we have elevated on the flow of funding into our communities, that we are competent and that we're capable, and that the people who have been trained and who have benefited, they too will have sustainability. And for us as organizations, we don't just want it to sustain so that they can give us money. But when they fail, we fail. When organizations like BCC succeeds, BBI succeeds, the intermediary succeeds. And so we say to whoever is responsible for BBI, SBCC, it's not a Black thing, it's a people thing. Do the right thing, keep it going. So at the end of the day, we will have the opportunity to also share this model with other communities and people coming after us to say, this is what we have done. Now you go forward and you just make it even better. Enough respect from Blackhurst Cultural Centre at Bathurst and Bloor, and I'm Itah Sadu.